Hmm. Hello, hello. Um, Yesterday, uh, so I'm in this class, a Chinese class, and we took this placement exam, and I got put in this level, and I've been in it for a week, but I didn't do well on like the exam, and my professor was just saying like maybe I should like move down, and she was saying like she can tell I am putting in a lot of effort because I do well in the parts where it's like, you know, the new words and stuff, but just the other parts, um, I guess I lose points on, and she said like I'm probably working like 15 to 20% harder on like the assignments, and she doesn't want me to like, you know, go through like all of that and stuff. And like I get it that she meant well, but it really just sucked to hear. And yeah, it's not fun when I put in like hard years and I've already done the level that I would be going back to, but it might be a different curriculum or something, but still, it's just like I placed into this and I tested into it and I've already put in like the normal amount of time to get to the level I'm at, but it's just annoying that I, you know, it's like I don't belong there. I'm in China right now, studying here, and it is very humbling speaking to natives and everything. Just how fluid everything is, and how much stuff there is, and like how much stuff is different here. It's so hard to just even get like some internet connection for like a decent amount of time, let alone like watch what I used to watch. Um, I have a roommate, he's nice and everything, but yeah, sometimes I just, want to be alone, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what I thought going like abroad was going to be, but I thought it would be sort of something new inputs and maybe like a new output for myself and like how I feel or see the world. But it feels like it's kind of just the same. Like, and I didn't expect a big difference. I really didn't. But I mean, as in, I feel like now it's just I have this pressure to, you know, I'm abroad, so like I should enjoy it or like something. Like I'm not studying abroad, right? Like time is ticking, and it sucks. You know, uh, I was wondering if I might be like even a little bit depressed. It just feels like it feels like I've just tried so much stuff and like in the end it's like nothing is changing or at all. It feels like I need to like change my mindset, but if I change my mindset it's kind of just like a big lie. Like just being optimistic or like not being fatalist or like just shit like that. It feels like I have to hope for that, and I just feel like I don't really have that right now. I you know I I've been thinking about my ex again, my relationship, my past relationship, and low key, I feel like it changed me for the worse. It was my first like template and everything, but you know, I think it's different from just being like heartbroken at this point. It feels like I can't really trust people. You know, she lied to my face multiple times, and I knew, and it sort of slowly, it feels like it did something to me, like over the course of it, where I kind of devalued myself and overvalued her, and like I just was kind of gaslit, and even I was gaslighting myself to like overlook it. And I say we broke up on good terms and all, but like she talked about me after when I made it a point not to talk about her or do anything. And it feels like all the little considerations and like invisible gifts or just the gifts I made or ways of trying to like be forgiving and accommodating, she didn't even realize. It's just like you just take it and it's like, oh, that's just who they are. She didn't like give it back. I feel like she wanted me to be happy when she did the bare minimum. And that kind of just pissed me off, to be honest. And when I think about it, it pisses me off now. Anyway, like, the major thing right now is just this decision of, like, if I will move down, like, what the teacher said, or, like, stay in the class. It feels weird because I feel like it's never, like, a teacher's, like, I kind of believe in you at first, and then, like, let's work through it. I feel like it's always I kind of have to prove myself, and it feels like I'm the only one who's in my corner, which is kind of the case, in life. But I just feel like I don't have that kind of energy right now to like be in my own corner and like do the work and like, be able to stick through it. Like, I feel like no matter what I do, it's gonna suck like fucking ass because if I switch, you know, people who are in that level class, like I was in the higher class, they'll be like, "Oh, why are you like here now?" It just feels like everything's a humiliation ritual. They put me in this class after I like tested into it, and now they're gonna tell me to like move down. And she was like, if you do want to stay, like you can and stuff. But I feel like just by introducing this, it literally like messed up my ability to like even work because before I didn't realize I was like working harder than other people in the class and like I kind of thought like oh we're just different levels but it's normal and it's like I can be here now it's just gonna be me like in the back of my head wondering if like I made the wrong choice if I stay or like if I don't belong here it could be some stupid shit. Meanwhile, if I move to the level below me, it's also going to be super fucking embarrassing to do that. I don't know if I've already learned stuff. Like, I might not be. I feel like I've gotten to the point with the language where it's such diminishing returns. Like every word I learn is like used 1% of the time or less. So it's like in order to like bridge this gap of like my level as a learner, I have to learn like so much more shit with like so much less return, right now. And it's not like this is an easy semester. Like it's actually like it's China and they're giving us shit. There's like weekend classes sometimes. It's like I don't know, man. It's I feel like I can't really move around because my cellular data and shit, and like I can't use these maps around here that I don't know how to use a fucking train station. And my roommate like goes back home like half the time, and I don't like fucking asking random people for help all the time either. It's just annoying. I had this homework assignment for my class, and I don't even know if I should do it, or I'm like trying to get myself to do it, but it feels pointless because I don't even know if I'm going to be in this class in a little bit. And I told my professor like, I skipped like today, and I told her before, and she was like, it's you don't have to be that nervous, and if you decide to stay, like I'll help you out and stuff. But it's just not the same. It's not the same to how it was just like a little bit before. Like even if I failed the exam, which I didn't just fail it, I feel like I'd be like, oh, I can just get better. I can improve. But now it's just like, what the fuck? What am I doing?